John Beltran back in alt. We're about to head to the third quarter where the Beat Diggers lead the Highland Huskies 25-18. Wow, in the girls' game in Brush, the Beat Diggers are up 46-14 at the break. So it looks like the Lady Diggers are going to win their 8th in a row. After they got off to a good start, smoking Lions on Tuesday night. While that game is not in question anymore, this game is. Even though the Beat Diggers enter the second half on a 12-3 run. Getting up by double digits would certainly make things a little bit easier for Brush. Let's see how they break the huddle to begin the third quarter. Beat Digger fans showing up in big numbers tonight. Yeah, the Beat Digger fans travel well. For Highland, it'll be Latham Clayton, Andy Romero, Austin Rigg, Joe Seaton, and Jacob Hasbrook. The Huskies will have the basketball to begin the third. The Beat Diggers going with Gregory Maris, Jeff Dunker. Jeffrey Dunker out there with Randy Baker, Colby Needens, and Mitch Tormolen. And to throw it in will be Romero at midcourt. Highland obviously wants to cut down on the turnovers. They had 14 in the opening half. Bounce pass down low for Hasbrook. Ball poked away by Baker. Long pass to Gregory Maris. He'll bank it in. No, just as I said that, they turned it over. Maris now with 10. The Beat Diggers have their biggest advantage of 9. 27-18. Seaton has the ball poked away in the backcourt, but taken by Hasbrook. Hasbrook with a 2-on-1 over to Clayton, and he tried to lob it up for Hasbrook. The Beat Diggers caught up, and it's out of bounds off of Austin Rigg after that mess. Well, the Huskies are picking up where they left off in the turnover column. They've got 16. The Beat Diggers can go up by double digits. 27-18. Maris on the outside right. At the top for Baker. Baker outside right for Colby Needens. At the top for Dunker. Dunker looking to his right, dribbles left to the lane, picks up his dribble. Left corner for Baker, penetrates left baseline, spins it back out to Tormolen. Tormolen over to Maris, fakes the three, and then he traveled. Maris with his 9th turnover. Basketball goes over to the Huskies. In the backcourt, Romero to throw it in. The Beat Diggers will pressure. That did work in the second quarter. Worked very nicely. Romero still in the backcourt. Jump pass taken by Clayton. And then the ball poked away by Baker. In the backcourt taken by Romero. On the outside left with the basketball is Hasbrook. Another messy possession for Highland. Lob left baseline for Romero. Double team. Spins, turns, shoots, misses. And the rebound is controlled by Randy Baker of Brush. Baker to Dunker. Dunker 2-on-1. And Dunker nearly traveled down low. Tormolen banks it up and in. Nice shot by Dunker controlling that back foot so he did not walk. To the right of the basket, Tormolen scores. Brush now leads 29-18. Here's Hasbrook in the lane. Jump pass to Romero. Banks and misses an easy one. Gets the rebound. Banks and misses again. Hasbrook with a rebound. Banks and he misses. And the ball is tipped around into the hands of Baker. How many opportunities can you get? Baker lost the ball. Now he picks it up. Right baseline to Dunker. Dunker over to Needens. Pulls up. Little 10-footer around and no good. And the rebound is controlled by Latham Clayton. Into the front court. The outside right is Rigg. In the right corner for Hasbrook. Hasbrook down low for Romero. His hook shot is up and in on a double team. He couldn't score by himself, but he scored on the double team. Romero with 3 points. Brush 29, Highland 20. 5:39 to go, third quarter for Malt. On the outside left of the basketball is Dunker. Gets a pick from Tormolen. Penetrates left baseline all the way. Scoops it up around and good. And he is fouled by Romero. Jeffrey Dunker to the line to try and convert the three-point play. Romero commits his 4th foul. Boy, a sweet move to the left of the bucket by the sophomore Dunker. Kyle Stoom is into the game. Romero more than likely is done for the remainder of this quarter, even though we got 5:32 to go and the Beat Diggers are up by 11. And the Dunker free throw is good. The Beat Diggers are up by a dozen. Pressure in the backcourt. Seaton jump pass to Stoom. Stoom with a couple of dribbles, maintaining the dribble. Jump pass to Hasbrook just across the timeline. Hasbrook double team, dribbles by one, then a foul was committed. Beatnickers thought they had a clean strip. Instead, Mitch Tormolen commits his third foul. And to throw it in at midcourt is going to be Austin Rigg. Rigg for Highland. Looking, still looking. Still looking. At the top for Stoom. Stoom dribbling to his left, poked from behind by Maris. Ball is loose underneath the basket, picked up by Tormolen. Highland with their 17th turnover. Baker, right wing, Maris, three in the air, off to the left. And the ball is loose to the floor, picked up by Needens. Needens jump pass to Maris. Another wide open three. Yes, for Gregory Maris. Now the Beatnickers are in total rhythm. They lead 35-20, their biggest lead of 15 with 4:53 to go, third quarter. In the backcourt, Rigg hands it off to Clayton, crosses the timeline. Right corner, Hasbrook, down low for Rigg, banks and scores. To the right of the basket is Austin Rigg. Rush 35, Highland 22, 4:40 to go in the third. Left of the free throw line is Dunker, now retreats beyond the three-point line, now retreats towards the timeline, maintaining the dribble on the outside right to Maris. Maris gets a pick from Tormolen, dribbles right baseline, spins it back out to Tormolen. Tormolen in the lane, lost the ball, got it back, turns, shoots, and blocked out of there by Kyle Stoom. Then the ball is thrown off of Maris out of bounds. It will be Highland basketball. To trigger it in, it's going to be Austin Rigg. Rush 35, Highland 22, Bryce Needens and Kyle Rosenbrock checking for Mitch Tormolen and Randy Baker. We've got 4:19 to go in the third. 1305 Edison Street in Brush, your local Napa Auto Parts store is CNC Auto Parts, and inside the three-point line, Joe Seaton nails a 17-footer. Highland scored the last 4 points, 35-24. Rosenbrock left baseline, back out to Maris. Maris fakes the three, left corner for Dunker against Stoom. Dunker back out to Rosenbrock. Left of the lane, at the top. Now down low for Needens. Needens fades, shoots, scores. Little six-footer straight away for Colby Needens. Nice body control. 5 in the quarter, 7 in the game. Brush 37, Highland 24. We've got 3:43 remaining third quarter. Stoom in the back court. Dribbles by two into the front court. Jump pass is poked away into the hands of Clayton, who lays it up and in. That was a wild ricochet, and Clayton scores. The Beatnicker lead is down to 11, 37-26. Bryce Needens' three is no good. Strong side rebound controlled over there by Austin Rigg. Fouled in the back court by Jeffrey Dunker. Dunker commits his second foul. And in the back court to throw it in is going to be Stoom. Stoom to trigger it in. Throw the bounce pass over to Joe Seaton. Seaton will set up the Highland offense. At the top, picked up by Maris. The lob at the free throw line for Stoom. He turns double team. Looking down low. Poked away, intended for Hasbro. Taken away by Colby Needens. 18 turnovers for Highland. Across the timeline is Bryce Needens, right of the free throw line. Back out to Jeffrey Dunker in the lane. Swings to left baseline. Rosenbrock's shot is partially blocked and taken away by Jacob Hasbrook. He'll outlet the basketball to Seaton. We've got under 3 minutes to go. Third quarter, Brush 37, Highland 26, Hasbrook. He puts up a runner up and in along the left baseline, just over Bryce Needens. Hasbrook scores for the first time in the third quarter. He's got 15 in the game. The Beatnicker lead is down to single digits, 37-28. 2:38 to go in the third. Rosenbrock on the outside left against Kyle Stoom. Cross-court pass to Dunker. Dunker against Seaton. Right corner for Bryce Needens. Left all alone. Will not take that shot. Dribbles to his left. Back out to Rosenbrock. Beatnickers moving the ball methodically around. Now we've got a whistle, and that could be against the Beatnickers. They're going the other way. An offensive foul away from the ball on Bryce Needens. Needens with a second. That also counts as a turnover, the 10th for Brush. Highland is threatening to get back into this game. They would with a bucket. Brush was up by as many as 15, but Highland now is on an 8-2 run. On the outside right is Seaton. Near the top to Rigg. Rigg dribbles to his right, gets a bit from Seaton. Bounce pass in the lane, intercepted by Dunker. Beatnickers with a 3-on-1. Dunker, bit of the lane, over to Maris. Maris up and under move, back out to Rosenbrock. It went through his hands, and it's taken away by Seaton. Beatnickers miss an easy opportunity. Seaton in the front court, foul from behind by Dunker. Dunker commits his third. For the Beatniggers, that should be their 14th foul. Vince Albo and Austin Garcia are getting ready to check back in for Jeffrey Dunker and Gregory Mayers. Highland has committed just one team foul. Only 2 minutes to go in the third. Brush up by 9, but the Beatniggers all of a sudden have gone cold here. Seaton with the basketball, gets a pick on the outside right. Feeds it to Provencher, down low for Hasbrook, knocked out of bounds by Rosenbrock and stays with the Huskies. Northeastern Colorado's hometown savings and loan with locations in Brush and Fort Morgan. Equitable savings and loan. Three-pointer in the air is missed by Seaton. Off the inbounds pass, the rebound to Colby Needens is 7th. Needens chest pass to Austin Garcia. Garcia swings it right side. Bryce Needens wide open three is up and off the back of the rim. And Kyle Stoom has the two-handed rebound for Highland, his 5th board. The outlet to Seaton. 1:31 to go, third quarter. Brush 37, Highland 28. Provencher on the outside left to Hasbrook, guarded by Rosenbrock. Dribbles to his right, gets a pick. Ball is stripped away by Needens, but they call a foul. Looked like a nice clean strip, but they're going to say it's Bryce Needens' 3rd foul. The Beatniggers' 15th foul. They've got to be a little bit more careful now on defense, or they'll be sending Highland to the stripe way too often, especially in the 4th quarter. Hasbrook to trigger it in just beyond midcourt. Lobs it in the backcourt to Seaton. Seaton against Austin Garcia on the outside right. Right baseline pass for Stoom, and he's fouled from behind. That's a good call. The Beatniggers are getting careless, committing a lot of touch fouls away from the basket. That one was on Rosenbrock, his first 16th foul. With 1:17 to go in the third. Seaton to throw it in. Bounce pass intended for Stoom, poked away, knocked it out of bounds, and it's off the Beatniggers. Let's see who throws it in three-quarters court for Highland. It will be Austin Rigg. Rigg back out to Seaton. Seaton against Austin Garcia at the top of the three-point circle on the high right, taken by Rigg. Rigg against Needens. Bounce pass right baseline for Hasbrook. Turns, shoots, scores, foul. Kyle Rosenbrock commits the foul off that right baseline jumper that was converted by Jacob Hasbrook. He will go to the line. Rosenbrock has committed his 2nd foul. Highland all of a sudden is on a 10-2 run. And Hasbrook has scored 17 points in the game. The free throw by Jacob Hasbrook is up, and that's in. The ball game once again. Welcome home to your hometown grocery store featuring Morgan County's largest variety, the Brush Grocery Cart. And committed to serving those in production ag. Premier Farm Credit is the gold standard in ag lending. Alba with the basketball at the top of the outside left to Colby Needens. Beatniggers need a bucket. Needens to the top right of the lane. Now he's trapped over there, and then he got fouled. He got bodied up. Only the 2nd team foul the 3rd quarter. Josiah Provencher commits the foul. That's his 2nd. Austin Garcia to throw it in. Bounce pass down low. Rosenbrock banks and scores. He cut to the left of the basket. Beautiful pass, beautiful cut. Beatniggers now lead 39-31. 43 seconds remaining 3rd quarter. In the left corner, Hasbrook penetrates on Rosenbrock. Now double team. Lost the basketball. Loose. Picked up by Rosenbrock. Highland commits their 20th turnover. Bryce Needens across midcourt. Right into the lane. All the way. Scoops it up and in. He just drove by every Husky and scored. Bryce Needens scores for the first time in the game. Beatniggers back up by double digits. 41-31, 23 seconds to go. Here's Romero right in the lane. Hook shot is up around, no good. And there's a foul from behind. Rosenbrock grabbed the rebound. And the foul was committed by Jacob Hasbrook. That's his 3rd. That'll be the 3rd team foul, so the Beatniggers will have the final shot in the 3rd quarter, leading by 10. And Vince Albo will set it up on the outside left to Needens. Bryce Needens gets a pick from Colby at the free throw line. In the lane, scoops it up all the way in. He made the same move again, that stunner step. 3 seconds to go. Provencher in midcourt with 2. Now he'll take about a 25-footer well short, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter. The Beatniggers close the 3rd quarter on a 6-0 run. Brush 43, Highland 31 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. The Beatniggers have the basketball to begin the 4th, leading in all over the Highland Huskies 43-31. I'm John Beltran here at the top of the hour. On the outside right, Maris with the basketball, looking for Baker. Back out to Bryce Needens, out there with Mitch Tormolin and Jeffrey Dunker. He drives to the basket and misses, but he's fouled by Kyle Stoom. 3 times in a row, Needens has taken it to the bucket on that little stutter step. The first two times he scored, that time he nearly scored. Kyle Stoom commits his first foul for Highland. The Bryce Needham's free throw is around and off to the left. The Beatniggers attempted just one free throw in the third quarter, as did Highland. Second free throw in the air, and that's in. Brush 44, Highland 31. The Brush's biggest lead has been 15. Rush is on a 7-0 run. They're pressuring the backcourt. Hasbrook with the basketball. Back out to Stoom. Still haven't crossed the timeline. Now do with Rigg. Rigg in the right corner. Clayton. He'll take the three, and that's going to be short. And the ball is loose, and a foul by Baker. He fouled Hasbrook as Hasbrook went for the rebound. Baker has committed his first foul. Hasbrook with a 1-and-1. Hasbrook leads all scorers with 18 points. Highland at the line tonight is 5 out of 10. The free throw is in the air, and that's good. Second free throw coming for Jacob Hasbrook, the 6'3" junior. With a Beatdigger lead down to a dozen. That one is up, and that is in, out, and in. Hasbrook with 20 in the game. Brush 44, Highland 33. 7:23 to go. Bryce Needhams on the outside left fakes the three, takes the three, misses the three badly. The long rebound is controlled by Austin Rigg, his fourth. On the outlet to Seaton. Seaton on the outside left to Rigg. Rigg near the top, picked up by Dunker. Looking, swings it on the outside right for Clayton. Right baseline, Hasbrook back out for Stoom. Intercepted by Dunker. Long, perfect pass and miss. Who banks and misses, but he's fouled by Clayton. Clayton commits his first foul. Highland turns it over for the 21st time. And Gregory Maris to the stripe. He's already in double figures with 10 points. Colby Needhams and Vince Albo getting ready to check back into the game at 417 Main Street in Fort Morgan. Getting your hearing to its very best is Platte Valley Hearing Center. The Gregory Maris free throw is up and in. The Beatniggers are up by a dozen, 45-33. We played 61 seconds in the fourth. Second free throw to be attempted by the Beatniggers senior. Rush is looking for its sixth victory of the year, and that's in. Maris with 12 in the game. Rush is up by a baker's dozen, 46-33. They will back off the pressure. Stoom across the timeline. Beatniggers playing that half-court defense. Over to Seaton. Seaton at the free throw line for Stoom. Down low for Hasbrook. Poked away by Albo. Intercepted by Dunker. Nice play by Vince Albo. Dunker on the right baseline to Maris. Maris picked up at the top. Albo. Wide open three. Yes! For Vince Albo! He's got 5 in the game. The Beatniggers have their biggest lead of 16. 49-33 with 6:28 to go from Alt. Seaton with a basketball on the outside right to Rigg. Rigg against Colby Needhams. Right corner, Clayton. He'll take the three. That's well short. Rebound to Rigg. He turns, banks, misses. The rebound underneath to Seaton, and he travels. Another turnover for the Huskies here. Again, having opportunities, but unable to score. Here come the Beatniggers toward Mullen at the free throw line with the basketball. On the outside left to Colby Needhams. Drive, scoops it up, and it's short, but he missed. But he fouled, I should say. If he's short and he missed, that's the same thing. The foul was committed by Latham Clayton, his second. Colby Needhams to the stripe. Needhams with 7 in the game. He scored 5 of those 7 in the third quarter. With 6:06 to go. Free throw is up and in. Beatniggers had just 10 points after the opening quarter, and they've hit 50 here, less than 2 minutes into the fourth. Second free throw by the senior is in and out. Rebound to Jacob Hasbrook, that's his 11th. But the Beatniggers are in firm control, leading 50-33. Left corner, Clayton, jump pass down low for Stoom. He banks and scores to the right of the basket. His first point of the game for the 6'6" player from Highland, a senior. Maris bounce pass right baseline to Tormola, and he's fouled on the floor. That's the 17th foul. Beatniggers to the line. The foul was committed by Latham Clayton, his third. So the free throw is upcoming for Mitch Tormolen. Beetdigger girls lead 62-24 in the fourth. Tormolen with a 1-and-1. Free throw is in. Second free throw upcoming. And that is up. And that is off the back of the rim. Hasbrook with another rebound for the Huskies. That's his 12th. Into the front court is Seaton. Lob to Stum at the free throw line. Stum spinning, looking against Tormolen. Dribbles left of the lane, in the lane, all the way. And then he's fouled as he drove to the basket. Let's see if it's on the shot. It is on the shot against Tormolen. That's going to be his fourth. And to the line is Kyle Stum. Free throw is up and short. Second free throw upcoming. And that by Stum is in the air. That one is short. The ball is volleyballed into the hands of Vince Albo. Highland has missed quite a few free throws in this game. Albo turned it over in the front court. Only the fourth turnover by the Beetdiggers here in the second half, the 12th of the game. It's still a 51-35 Brush lead with 5:23 to go. In the right corner, Clayton with the basketball. Dribbles by Garcia in the lane, scoops it up around, fill it up to glass and in. And a foul. Latham Clayton to the stripe. I think Tyler Monday was the one that committed the foul. He just made his first appearance. And Clayton looking to try and convert the three-point play, and he does. Full timeout called by Highland. 5:18 to go. In all, Brush 51, Highland 38 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back and all with the Beetdiggers lead the Highland Huskies 51-38. Albo with the basketball into the front court, picked up by Kyle Stum. A 3-2 zone now by Highland. Here is Colby Needham. He got stripped from behind. Saved him beautifully by Clayton. Beetdiggers commit the turnover. Into the front court is Seaton. Seaton nearly lost the basketball. Scoops to the Hasbrook. He turns and he tried to throw it to Stum, and the ball is knocked and bounced by Rosenbrock. It stays with Highland. Monday, Albo, Garcia, Rosenbrock, and Colby Needham for Brush. It is Seaton, Rigg, Clayton, Stum, and Hasbrook for Highland. Three-quarters court to throw it in as Rigg. On the left baseline, Hasbrook, and he's fouled by Monday. And that was too easy as the senior Hasbrook, or the junior Hasbrook, drove right on the junior Tyler Monday. 10-team foul. 2 free throws for Hasbrook. Monday commits his second. Hasbrook has made his last 4 free throws and make it 5. He's got 21 points in the game. The Huskies are inching closer. 51-39 in favor of Brush. Plenty of time to go. 4:56. Second free throw short. Rebound to Stum. Stum banks and misses, but he's fouled. Well, the Beetdiggers are getting hammered on the boards right now. Kyle Rosenbrock commits his third. Stum was at the line moments ago and missed 2. The free throw by the senior is up, and that one is short and off to the right. Jeffrey Dunker and Randy Baker are in for Tyler Monday and Vince Albo. Well, the first 3 minutes and 8 seconds of this quarter have taken forever. Second free throw is upcoming, and that one is off to the left. The rebound is controlled and put in by Seaton. Randy Baker jumped too early. Seaton banked and scored 51-41. Here is Rosenbrock in the right corner. Baker penetrates right baseline. Fade, shoots, scores. Nice shot by Randy Baker. A little 7-footer on the right baseline. That was a big bucket by Brush. Beetdiggers 53, Huskies 41. 4.5 to go in the game. Bounce pass on the outside right to Clayton against Jeffrey Dunker. Lob down low to Stum, and he banks and scores to the right of the basket. Stum is so tall, he doesn't have to jump. 53-43. Colby Needham lobs it in the front court, tipped in a bounce by Rigg. Beetdigger basketball. And Ken Garcia, getting a little bit nervous, calls a timeout, brought to you by Edwards Right Price Market in Flowerland at 1201 East Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. Stop by and get what you need to refuel on game days at Edwards Right Price Market and Flowerland. Brush had a 17-point lead, but it is down to 10. And this is one of the very few games the Beat Diggers are getting destroyed on the boards. Unofficially in this game, the Beat Diggers have grabbed 19 rebounds, and Highland has pulled down 31. And that's the reason that Highland is still in the game, because the turnover situation has the Huskies with 23 and the Beat Diggers with 13. It will be Brush basketball, though, with 4:12 to go, leading 53-43. If the Beat Diggers win, it would be their third consecutive victory. They would improve to 2-0 in the Patriot League. Latham Clayton, Joe Seaton, Austin Rigg, Kyle Stoom, and Jacob Hasbrook for Highland. The Beat Diggers now with Gregory Mares, Jeffrey Dunker, Austin Garcia, Mitch Tormolin, and Randy Baker. Tormolin in the backcourt throws it in to Dunker. Dunker still in the backcourt to Mares. At the top for Tormolin, right baseline for Baker. Back out to Mares. On the left wing, Dunker. Dunker to his right. Baseball pass, right baseline for Baker. Underneath the basket, spins, double team. Back out to Mares. Dribbles to his left. Bounce pass to Dunker. Scoops and scores. To the left of the basket. Beautiful pass from Mares to Dunker. Jeffrey Dunker now with 6 points in the game. Beat Diggers up by a dozen. 3:42 to go. 55-43. Stoom on the outside right. Cross court to Clayton, that is. Back out, tipped away, taken by Rigg. There's the interception by Dunker. Dunker all the way, scoops it up and in off the glass. Jeffrey Dunker, coast to coast. Dunker with 4 in the quarter, 8 in the game. Brush 57, Highland 43. 24 turnovers by the Huskies. Rigg with the basketball. Beat Diggers in that 2-1-2. Over to Stoom at the free throw line. Jump pass to Hasbrook. Hasbrook steps in. Jump pass to Stoom. He banks and scores to the right of the basket. Stoom with 6 in the quarter, 6 in the game. Brush 57, Highland 45. We have an even 3 minutes to go in the game. Dunker at the top for Tormolin. Bounce pass left baseline for Baker. He banks and scores to the left of the basket. Little 7-footer by Randy Baker. Baker has 6 in the game. Beat Diggers back up by 14, 59-45. Seaton with the basketball, picked up by Garcia just beyond the timeline. Jump pass to Stoom, down low for Hasbrook. He scoops it up and in, and he's fouled. Hasbrook will go to the line after the Beat Digger foul, which was committed by Randy Baker. That's his second. Yeah, Hasbrook has been outstanding tonight for Highland. He's got 23 points. Your one-stop shop for all of your banking and investment needs, from checking to savings to IRAs. Morgan Federal Bank, 321 Ensign Street, Morgan Federal Bank. There's a difference. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. The free throw is in. Brush 59, Highland 48. With 2:32 to go, I said the Beat Diggers might not get close to 68, which they had the other night, but they're at 59 right now. Garcia in the lane all the way. Shot is blocked out of there, but a foul with the body. Seaton blocked Garcia's shot, but there was contact. Seaton commits his fourth. Austin Garcia to the stripe. The Beat Diggers offensively have gotten better with every quarter. The freshman Garcia shoots the free throw. That's off the back of the rim. Second free throw upcoming. The Beat Diggers are up by 4 possessions right now with 2:23 to go. That one is up, and that's in. The Beat Diggers have hit the 60-point mark. Colby Needham's back into the game for Austin Garcia. Brush 60, Highland 48. Kyle Stoom to throw it in. Highland looking to make this a 10 or perhaps a 9-point game. Seaton into the front court, picks up his dribble on the outside left to Hasbrook against Baker. Hasbrook to his right, retreating towards the timeline. They got to shoot quickly. They're down by 12. Over to Rigg. Rigg against Colby Needens. On the outside right to Seaton. Back out to Rigg. Straightaway 3 is in and out. Jeffrey Dunker has the Beat Digger rebound. Dunker with a second. Dribbles across the timeline. Under 2 minutes to go on the game. Brush up by 12. Baker on the outside right towards the top of the key. Picks up the dribble at the free throw line for Dunker. Dunker over to Maris. Maris fakes the three. On the outside right to Tormolin. He won't take that shot with the Beat Diggers posting a huge lead. Back out to Baker. Lob down low for Dunker. Gets Stoom trying to get him in the air. Dunker's going to kick it back out to Needhams. He shoots and scores. Little three-footer for Needhams, and Dunker put that back up. It would have been blocked because Stoom is 6'6", and Dunker could not get Stoom in the air. He wouldn't bite. Timeout called by the Beat Diggers, leading 62-48. With a minute 34 to go in the game, we'll keep it right here. Brush scored 10 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second, 18 in the third, and 19 so far here in the fourth. So their offense has picked up with each and every quarter. And the Beat Diggers, as a result, have led by double digits throughout most of the second half after being up by 7 at halftime. And again, in the fourth quarter, last score we had of the girls' game, Lady Beat Diggers led 62-24. This game will finish before that game, so we won't have the final score, but safe to assume the Lady Beat Diggers have won that game. Stoom to throw it in the backcourt. Over to Seaton. Seaton across the timeline, picked up by Colby Needhams. On the high right, taken by Rigg, double team. Spinning to his right along the baseline, picks up his dribble back out to Stoom. He'll take a long three. No good. And the rebound and putback is Smith with a foul on the Beat Diggers. In midair, Austin Rigg was fouled. Beat Digger foul committed by Mitch Tormolin, and he is fouled out. Tormolin fouls out with 5 points. Let's see who goes to the line. Or check that, who checks into the game. I mean, obviously to the line is Austin Rigg. Ken Garcia discussing the call with the official. Really doesn't matter at this point. You can't reverse that, but you do have some time before you have to make the substitution. It will be Kyle Rosenbrock checking into the game for the Beat Diggers. And 2 free throws to be attempted by Austin Rigg, who's got 2 points tonight. The first free throw is up and off to the left. The Huskies in this quarter have missed 6 free throws. Second one upcoming is up, and that's good. But the Beat Diggers have this game well in hand, up by 13 with a minute 17 to go. Bryce Needhams in the backcourt against Kyle Stoom. Bounce pass to Colby Needhams. Down low for Baker. Baker was fouled from behind. That'll be the 19th foul on Highland. That was committed by Latham Clayton. For Clayton, that's his 4th. (73-37). The Lady Beat Diggers have defeated the Highland Huskies. Free throw by Baker is good with a 1-and-1. Baker with 5 in the quarter, 7 in the game. Second free throw is up, and that's in. 64-49. Here comes Seaton. Lobs it into the front court to Hasbrook. Left wing three is a brick. Hit nothing but backboard. Bryce Needhams has the basketball for Brush. Baker now in the backcourt to Maris. We only have 57 seconds to go in the game. Maris on the outside right to Needhams. Needhams to his left, back out to Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock at the top, dribbles to his right, bounce past right corner. Needhams, 15-footer, yes. Well inside that three-point line was Colby Needhams. He's got 5 in the quarter, 10 in the half, and 12 in the game. And Highland, I guess, is calling a timeout, even though it's 64-49 in favor of the Beat Diggers. And we're going to keep it right here. Yeah, maybe they're just going to bring in some players off the bench. Now 66-49. That's what I thought it was. They had changed the score up there. Beat Diggers in this quarter have scored 23 points. They might actually score more points than they did on Tuesday night. They're going to win by just about the same margin. They won that game 68-46. Actually, I think that game was 68-56. Excuse me, they won that game by 12. Here's a three by Provencher. It's missed, and the ball is loose, and it's picked up by Ken Mickey of the Beat Diggers in the backcourt to Garcia. 27 seconds to go. Yeah, both teams made big substitutions. Mickey with the basketball near the timeline, outside right to Vince Albo. Albo looked like it was fouled by Provencher, no call. Down low for Monday. Monday back out to Mickey. Mickey to Albo. Albo with 13 seconds to go. Down low for Monday. Dribbles, turns, fouled as he missed. With 11.1 seconds remaining. And it looked like Provencher. Nope. Going to be Isaac Benavidez commits the foul for the Huskies. The Monday free throw is perfect. As the junior connects his first point of the night. Second free throw for Tyler Monday is in the air, and that one is around and off the front of the rim. Rebound to Axel Sterner. Highland will have one final shot with 5 seconds to go. Bermudez back to Romero, takes the three, misses, and the rebound is controlled over there by the Beat Diggers and Zachary Garcia, and the game is over. Brush defeats Highland tonight in Alt, 67-49. How about a 2-minute break? 2 minutes on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back at Highland High School in Alt. Welcome to the Beat Digger postgame show brought to you by Buildings by Design. The most important thing to buying a new building or starting a new design build project is picking the right company to build it. For a free bid, call Pat Walter, Travis Lefevre, 970-842-5837, buildingsbydesign.com. The Beat Diggers win the basketball game tonight. In fact, the Lady Beat Diggers won at home 73-37. The boys win in all 67-49. Highland led after one quarter, 11-10. But the Beat Diggers then went on a nice second quarter run, 9-0 run. They outscored Highland 15-7 to take the lead into the break at 25-18. And then the Beat Diggers outscored Highland 18-13 in the third and 24-18 in the fourth to win going away. The Beat Diggers tonight had 10 players in the scoring column. 2 are in double figures, led by Colby Needens and Gregory Maris' 12 points. Next up in the scoring column, Jeffrey Dunker and Randy Baker with 8. 7 points for Austin Garcia. 5 apiece for Vince Albo, Bryce Needens, and Mitch Tormolen. And then 4 points for Kyle Rosenbrock. And 1 point in the game for Tyler Monday. I think I mentioned Austin Garcia was 7 points in the game. Either way, the Beat Diggers, like I said, 10 in the scoring column. As for Highland, they were much more imbalanced. Jacob Hasbrook had 24 points and 12 rebounds. Then he had Joe Seaton with 6 points for Kyle Stoom, 5 in the game for Latham Clayton, and then 3 apiece for Austin Rigg and Andy Romero. At the free throw line, Highland shot 50%, 11 out of 22. The Beat Diggers were 15 out of 26. The turnover situation, the Beat Diggers only had 13 and only 5 in the second half. Highland ended up with 24. And rebounds certainly went in Highland's direction. They had 33 in the game, 12 of those by Hasbrook. The Beat Diggers with 23, 7 of those by Colby Needens. The Beat Diggers improved to 6-3 overall, 2-0 in the Patriot League. Highland is now 3-6 overall and 0-2 in league play. And both of these teams will be back in action coming up on Tuesday. All right, the Nuggets are coming up. They'll take on the Miami Heat at the bottom of the hour from the Pepsi Center. Sound engineer and producer of Brush Beat Digger Basketball has been Rose Condas. I'm John Beltran. The final score once again tonight, Brush 67, Highland 49 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.